Welcome to another episode of Hip Hop Hoops Podcast. I am your host, Anthony Igadero.
And I'm Jasmine Igadero.
Hey, what up? Let's go. And I'm your co-host, Chris Blackwood. Let's do it.
Listen, we have a special guest today. We got two special guests. We got Jazzy in the building. Shout out Jazzy. And we got Ink and Money is in the
legendary.
building.
Yes, sir. You
Ink
call
and
him
Money.
the shoe king. I call him the
sir.
shoe god.
Yes,
he put
sir.
everybody on notice.
Yes.
Yo, from 19 how long? If you know, you know.
Fact.
Sneaker King is in the building.
Sneaker god. Let's go.
Sneaker God. Listen, we want to appreciate you for coming by.
Thank you.
You know, we know you're a very busy man. This was a busy week for us and you.
Very busy,
We
yep.
did some good things that we'll talk about later. But just we appreciate you, man, for sitting down on our platform, showing love, brother. We appreciate that
Thank
for
you.
sure.
It's an honor.
Let's get right into it, man. Let's go. You ready, Jazzy? Let's go.
Where do your passion for collecting sneakers come from?
Wow. Okay. Nice one. Well, for me personally, it started with my mom. Really, growing up in a housing complex, going to a Catholic school. I just had to kind of find a way to fit in, and just being like an outsider. You know what I mean? And sneakers and fashion was like a major part of it. What got me into like the different crowds that I'm not used to, right? So yeah, it started with my mom. She always kept me fresh. She always kept me in the latest sneakers. Some way, somehow, she made it happen, and yeah, that's where it started with me.
What was your hottest sneaker when you were a young boy? I remember mine was I had a pair of Nikes. I think they just said Nike.
So it's crazy because like now I'm like a crazy like Jordan head and like dunks and all this crazy stuff, right? But back then it wasn't Jordans. It was like Travel Fox. If you guys
Hold up. Ewings was part of that Travel Fox? Because
Ewings
I had a
are
pair of
tough.
Ewings.
Listen,
I did have a pair of Ewings.
Those Dream Team Ewings?
Listen, those
are the hottest for
red
me.
suede, the blue suede,
Yes,
the New York Knicks,
yes,
right? So
yes.
I had the Ewings, I had the Travel Fox. I was big on Converse, obviously, like Chuck Taylors.
Yes.
Honestly, sorry. I had Converse. This is when I started actually getting really good sneakers. It was me and my sister. We used to go to New York every summer, and we used to get, whatever we wanted. And there was the LA Gear. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, man.
Of course.
And we used to
The
put the
lights.
light in the
The
back.
lights in the back,
Yes.
yeah.
Me and my sister got a pair of those, and then I got the Reeboks, the Sean Kemp Rain Man.
Rain Man.
Yes. I got
Another
those.
big
Those
shoe.
are two of my
So
illest sneakers.
So if you guys, a little history, the Ewings was actually made from the LA Gear.
Oh, it was?
Yes, like the whole design was like, that's where he got his concept from, right?
Okay.
And like
Message.
for me, like if you guys remember those Filas that look like Air Force Ones, but it had the strap that
on the
hanged
back?
off
the
off
back.
the back.
Yes.
That was the
Those are
biggest thing for me. Like every
used to
color,
love
right?
those.
So yeah, that's growing up like that was the Filas. And then Grant Hill came out with Filas.
With
and-
the- yes.
And he just done the place.
and that shoe, when it came out that year, actually sold more than Jordan.
Those
Real
Filas,
talk,
right?
yes.
Those were a high-selling shoe.
This
They were.
Yes.
That was the number one selling shoe at that time when they came out.
I haven't seen that in your catalog recently because I be peeping your IG, and anytime you're giving out messages, that backdrop, the background of all those kicks.
You know what?
Yeah.
It's there's so many sneakers
Bro.
where it's like it's to even just recycle. It's crazy.
Okay.
And like that's the thing. Like I'm in a lot of sneaker battles, so like I don't show a lot of stuff
right
until battle comes where
Can
I stay war ready.
Can you elaborate right there? The sneaker battle, because this sneaker game has evolved
So much.
Because I mean, I used to watch you from, like I said, 19 how long?
Yeah.
Even before social media, you were just
Yeah.
You'll come to tournaments. I'm like,
yeah. The latest.
You know what I mean?
The latest. It's 100%. But
So now it's like it's evolved into like everybody's on it. Like long lines for kicks. Remember those days, Yorkdale? The lines are forever, but you're not even waiting. You're not no tents. Front of the line,
the sneaker
in and out.
game now compared to like 10 years ago is it's a movie. It's a whole nother world. It's crazy. It's like you said, the lineups. We got kids fighting.
Fighting, literally.
You got kids skipping school no good, stay in school kids. And just like it's crazy. Like
Getting robbed.
Like a shoe that you should be paying $200 for, you're paying $1,000.
Yeah.
You know, it's just it's a crazy market. It's different and it's evolved a lot.
So
what
how
about-
did this happen like this though? Because I remember the dude that I first recognized as far as like collecting sneakers and becoming like super rich was the Benjamin. I think his name Benjamin Kicks.
Yeah, and he's
He's
recent.
That's the first guy that I noticed that was like making a lot of money from reselling sneakers.
Benjamin Kicks is recent, like in the last 10 years. I mean, I've been doing this 25 plus years.
Wow.
There's guys
25,
there's guys in the city. Shout outs to like Light Work. I don't know if you guys know Light Work.
Yes. Shout out
I'm not gonna bet on his government, but his jumper, lefty, don't sleep.
Really?
He'll give you the business on the basketball
He used
court.
to tell me
Light
he
work, I
has
got
the-
you, baby.
He used
I
to
got
tell
you,
me
Light
he
work.
has a jumper.
If you know, you know.
He used to tell me he has a jumper, so like they talk about it, and then he's like
Don't sleep.
no way.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
So like shout out to Light Work guys like BP.
BP, yes.
Those guys are like, you know, like foundation, but like for me, like I didn't meet these guys until I got big in the sneaker community in the city, right?
Yes, sir.
But like again, like for me, growing up in jungle, it was like guys like Tuffy, and I was like, you know, like there's the basketball players,
Yeah.
then there's the hustlers, and
Yes, sir.
you know what I'm saying? So I was looking up to those guys who was like more swagged out and different sneakers every day, right?
You ain't lying. Look at the fit, guys. Drip
every-
check. Drip check.
It's a must. Like so, yeah. There's a lot of guys before even Benjamin, like you said,
Right.
Like now there's guys like the Mayor. We have the Perfect Pair. We got guys like PJ Tucker, who I think is who's more bigger for sneakers than even his basketball career.
You're right.
So yeah, with that being said, it's a crazy time right now.
I want you to explain just how a sneaker battle what takes place in a sneaker battle. Explain to people.
Yes.
A whole lot of smoke. You know, like honestly, I was doing more like local sneaker battle stuff. Like it's really like an underground world. Like, you know, like you have underground rap battles.
Yeah.
I was doing like these little money battles, $500. You pull up somewhere, top 10 best sneakers,
Sheesh.
stuff like that. Then after social media got involved, you know what I mean? And then we're doing battles online, but like it was like local stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I blew up. Guys in America was contacting me. But it's pretty basic, you know, like first to like 10, for instance, but the last battle I did was more like a questions battle. So they have like 4 judges.
Yeah.
And they the judges are just allowed to ask like random questions like show me your best Christmas shoe, or show me a sneaker has to do with music or your hip hop, or so like I end up losing that battle. Shout outs to the winner, whatever his name is, right? But I lost that battle. I was in the finals. I lost in the finals. And but I'll
So
be back.
did you like have to get creative? You have to have like a story behind the sneakers,
you have to have a story. You have 2 minutes to find your shoe. So you imagine trying to find a pair of shoe with a concept behind it,
right?
out of like 2,000 pairs of sneakers.
That's crazy.
So like, you know, you got to get back on camera with your shoe in time.
Yeah.
I was losing a lot of rounds because I couldn't come back in time.
Right.
It was a mess, but I got to, you know, like something like that. It was fun, but I got to be ready next time, man.
Will you be ready next time?
100%.
Let's go.
100%.
Let's go.
100%. But it's fun. It's fun.
I
It's-
watch them all. Every time
it's
you
some-
come on live,
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sitting there
it's-
like for hours
it's something
watching
to
you
do.
talk.
It's something to do.
I seen
And
the guys from
I
you
like-
are talking from they were in UK.
Yeah.
I watch
Shout
them all
outs
the time.
to Creps on Creps UK. They show a lot of love over there, and yeah, a lot of throughout the whole world.
Nuts.
Africa.
Don't get it twisted.
You know, like the stuff that we see on Africa.
That is not real.
Yeah, Africa. These
Africa
guys
got them sneakers.
They got the sneakers. There's
Keep
some
it a
guys
buck.
out there.
Real
100%. Yeah.
So, Ig, what are your top 3 sneakers of all time?
Okay, so
This got to be so hard, man.
it is hard, and it changes a lot, right? But for me, I'm gonna stick to like the roots and what started it for me.
Yes.
Again, we were talking about the feelers,
Yes.
but that was before I started buying my own sneakers.
Right.
1996, Michael Jordan. Like Michael Jordan, Iverson, those guys are like when
Shout out the best
Even
draft class in the
when
NBA
you- when
ever,
you-
96.
96, 100%.
Let's go.
When you see Michael Jordan, we all like we know he's not the best dressed or whatever the case may be, right?
Definitely not.
But just his whole demeanor and when
Yes.
he walks on the court,
Yes.
he has the most swag to me.
Oh, for sure.
And then the sneakers alone it's
a done deal.
It's a done deal, right?
Right.
So like 96, Michael Jordan. What started was for me was the Concord 11s, black and white, and
Legendary, classic, timeless.
100%. And I remember I was going to school. I was in grade 6 at the time, and we had a book fair. And I wanted the sneakers so bad, but my mom didn't buy them for me because they were over like $200. $200 in the 90s.
26.
This is
That's
crazy.
Like $700.
Yes.
Big money, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And so it wasn't happening. So I bought a poster of Michael Jordan wearing them from my book fair at
From the
school.
book fair.
And I just
Shout out
always
the book
had
fair.
them on the wall.
Yes.
And I was just like, man.
One
it
day.
One
is,
day.
and One day.
One day.
And then I got them and it just changed my life. It's the beast we have today.
Yes.
Yeah.
So top three.
Yeah, so it started with the 11s.
Yes.
I have my top 3 favorite sneakers in my collection currently.
Yeah.
You know, we can talk about top 3 of all time, but I don't want to be like, it's my top 3 if I don't have it.
Right, right.
If that makes sense.
I got you.
You don't
I
talk
got
the
you.
talk, baby.
Yeah.
We walk the walk. Literally. Literally.
First off,
Oh my gosh.
my
My gosh.
so like it's a silhouette thing for me, like Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s, Jordan 11s.
There you
right?
go.
And then you go like dunks, like
Right.
SBs and stuff like that. But like this shoe for me right here, which is the Chicago Off-White Jordan 1. The Chicago Jordan 1, by law, should be everyone's favorite sneaker in the sneaker community. Which, if you know the history with Michael Jordan, when he brought these sneakers out the first time, he was banned. They were banned. He had to pay a $5,000 fine every single time he wear them, which Nike paid every single game he wore the Jordan 1s. Nike had to pay $5,000.
$5,000.
Why were they banned? What was the reason?
So at the time, if you remember, at the time you're only allowed to wear a standard color, which was either black or white. Which so like you're off uniform color. So
Right.
you're allowed. If you're wearing
Dark.
home, you wear black.
Yes.
If you're black sneakers. If you're wearing white, it was standard. It was black and white sneakers.
Okay, okay.
So he came.
I didn't even know that.
When he came out with the color, which was black and red, and the black and white, the red and white Chicago's, which was his home and away.
Yeah.
You understand?
They were having it.
The league wasn't having it at
Right.
the time. And like it's the same thing up at like
That's wild. I
96,
didn't know
97
that.
with Iverson and the dress code.
Yeah.
Just a lot of things, right? So like Nike was paying his
fines.
every single game. So imagine that 82 games.
Times that by
Times
5,000.
that by 5.
It's crazy.
My math ain't the greatest
crazy.
right now, but I
But
know.
yeah.
So what
I know
are
I'll
these?
find that
What are
out.
these at retail?
10,000 Canadian dollars.
That's retail.
No, at retail they are $240.
So resell.
Resale right now they're going for 10,000 Canadian dollars. And shout outs to Virgil because Virgil he
Yes,
passed
sir.
away.
Shout out Virgil. Rest in peace.
R.I.P. And he passed away and it skyrocketed.
Oh my.
Skyrocketed.
10. So I don't.
I actually-
I won't be able to
So
get
I'm
those.
looking at 10 bands right
Looking
now.
at 10 bands.
Yeah, I won't be able to get those.
I actually won these in a raffle retail at the Jordan store. Shout out to the Jordan store, which is now closed on Yonge Street.
Yeah.
But I won the raffle and I was like, I lost it. I went the next day, picked them up, $240, and now they haven't been worn. I don't think I'm gonna wear them, but one of my favorites.
10 bands. I got you.
bands.
Those are sick.
Those go hard
I love
right there.
those.
And again, I said before, Jordan 1s, Jordan 4s,
yeah.
Jordan 11s.
Right. Here we go.
One of so this sneaker here,
Jeez, the cause.
the cause. So obviously, like Jordan 4s for me, right, would be like the cements, the OGs, like the cements and the breads, right?
Right.
But since we're here, why not turn up a notch, right?
Turn
So
it
I-
up a notch.
so I
Live
brought-
here on Hip Hop
I-
Moods, baby.
I brought
Let's go.
the Jordan 4s.
You wore these before?
100%.
Okay.
They're sneakers, right? Like what are they? They're sneakers. A lot of these, like we were talking, like the culture. These guys are buying sneakers, paying thousands of dollars,
Right.
taking pictures, not wearing them.
Who does that?
Who?
I gotta wear mine.
You gotta
wear
like
mine.
they're sneakers.
Yes.
And that's why you're the sneaker god. You
Like
float on them.
You wear
float.
them.
You touch the ground a little bit.
Even
but
if you
float
gotta
in more
walk
times.
light, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta do your little duck walk, whatever,
Yeah.
but wear them. It's okay. Wear them. It's. I wore these 3-4 times, and they're still worth 2 bands.
Easy.
Easy, right?
Easy.
And so yeah,
So these are the Jordan 4 calls right
Jordan
here.
4 Cause. He's I think he's Japanese designer, and Jordan gave him a shoe, and he knocked this one out the ballpark.
Those are nuts.
Grand Slam.
The bottom actually
Like that,
glows in the
let's
dark,
go.
and yeah, beautiful shoe.
So were these shoes? Did you
Again-
get these shoes
Again, I got
Raffle?
these retail.
retail?
I won a raffle. Shout out to my baby mother, first of all. She won the raffle for me.
Hey. You
Shout
gotta
out-
show that love.
Shout outs to her, and she won the raffle for me, but I had to pay for them. But yeah, beautiful shoe. Anytime I wear these are guaranteed to break a neck.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Sure.
100%.
Those are nuts. Jordan 4 calls. That's tough.
Again, like a little story. Again, growing up in jungles, like growing up in the hood.
Shout
right?
out Jungle City, man. Real talk, man.
Got to.
And,
Got to.
So we were just more basketball, the whole, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Growing up, like it is everywhere.
Yeah.
Playing dominoes, doing this, whatever the
that.
case may be, right? So the SB culture was more like a downtown thing. That wasn't brought to the forefront in my life until like I got downtown and started like leaving the hood.
Right.
To like, you know what I'm saying, and see what's going out there. I'm going to school at Avenue Road in Eglinton now. Seeing guys skateboard, they're wearing dunks, SBs. So I'm like, what are those? Like, you know, dope. And with the thing with SBs, every single SB that's released, you guys might not know this, but every single SB released, there's a story behind it. So like how Jordan will just drop a Jordan with a random colorway and they just put them out.
Right.
With every single SB stands for skateboarding. So Nike skateboard, any single sneaker release under the SB line has a story behind it,
That's
which
cool.
leads into my top 3.
I love the build up, man.
And it is, so these,
That looks like carpet on the shoe.
okay, so there's
Never seen that before.
this is, there's a pack.
Yeah.
So you have the mama bear, papa bear, baby bear.
Let's go.
So you have the Little Red Riding Hood and the fox.
Oh, what was your name, man?
The 3 bears. Anyways, with the bears,
Goldilocks.
Goldilocks.
There you go.
Goldilocks and the 3 bears. So this is the Papa Bear SB. As you can see,
Papa Bear in the building.
and
Let's go on the soul.
Again, these are the Maricom doll, like the
dolls.
Exactly,
Right.
right? So they had the
How
mama
long
bear.
ago?
These were released 2003.
Never seen
2003.
those
So there's a high
Yeah.
for the papa, there's a mid for mama, and there's a low for the baby bear. I got the whole set, and this people die trying to find this whole pack, and I think I'm the only one with it. Especially
I would
in
think
the
that
Like
would be a
in North
custom.
America? Like,
yeah, 100%,
Okay.
100%.
Let's go.
I follow a lot of guys, and
yeah.
yeah. So this is a big one. The hunt was real to get this shoe in my size, never worn, and yeah.
So, question about the hunt.
Oh, phew.
Because I think the hunt is what separates.
You know what though?
Separates a lot of guys.
Let me take my glasses off for this.
Oh,
You know what?
shit. Let's
The
go.
hunt, I like that question. The hunt for me is different because now, okay, to be like me as a sneakerhead, it's different.
Right.
To be a sneakerhead today, all you have to do is come up on a little bit of money.
Right.
You understand? If like the sneakers, once you
No
have the money,
disrespect, PJ Tucker, but like,
Like, once you have
fell
the
on a lot
money,
of dollars so you can get
you can find
cheat code.
anything. You understand? 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when you're trying to find a shoe,
Yeah.
especially being in Canada,
Right.
the hunt is real.
Real.
Right.
When you finally get that shoe after 2-3 years looking for it, the feeling's so good. Now you can just go online on StockX or whatever, buy the shoe, any shoe, if you have the money.
Right.
These guys are coming out of the woodworks 2 years ago saying, "Oh, I'm the biggest sneakerhead." They came up on a little bit of money and bought 20 pairs of shoes that cost over a couple thousands of dollars, and they think they're, you know, it's the
Cheat
hunt.
code.
The hunt is what makes the, you know, like you
Right.
work all your life, you buy a house,
Right.
you get your house. It's the biggest accomplishment. Like, you know what I'm saying? The hunt for like a sneaker collector and finally getting it is crazy. So the hunt is, you don't get that anymore. So they don't understand the passion. They don't understand when I walk to a lineup, I say I'm first in line. They don't understand that.
They're just watching face, not knowing.
They don't understand that.
We got a real hunt in the
You
building.
understand? So yeah,
Right?
the hunt is real. And to this day, I'm on hunts for stuff 10 years ago.
That's some serious stuff.
The
How
hunt.
much times have you actually like stayed outside all night for a shoe?
So my biggest wow, crazy.
This is
I
some
did
real stuff.
I
right
did
here.
5 days.
5 days.
I did 5
Bro,
days.
what are you saying right now? 5 days.
I did 5 days in February. Yo,
And
shout
you know,
out
in the 6?
in the 6. Listen, I had to bring out the you know, like when you go to I don't know, like they have them in the trucks, like you know the barbecue the propane tank.
The propane tank.
And
joints.
I got because them times I was working we did I was working in produce, so we had the trucks that came and backed up, so
Yeah.
it's cold. So the guys who drive the trucks, they have the propane tanks with the heaters on top that blows the flames.
Right.
So I took one of their heaters and I brought it to the lineup
smart.
in the line with a propane tank, literally freezing with a propane tank, flames. I'm sending people to the gas station to refill the propane. 5 days for the Beluga Yeezys. And what's even crazy, I hate Yeezys. I don't have one pair of Yeezys in my collection this day. Out of 2,000 pairs, I don't have one pair of Yeezys, right? And I lined up 5 days for a pair of Yeezy Belugas.
5 days.
So shout outs to the guys, 5 days who did that 5 days with me. Shout outs to y'all.
Yes,
But we
yes.
got it.
Wow.
And it's crazy. When I got the shoe, I wore them, did some, did the cool kid stuff.
Yeah.
Wore them, and sold them for like 2,000. Like a week later.
Wow.
Is that like the minimum? Like after you wear shoes a couple times?
You know what? So
Is there, like-
$1,000,
yeah.
$1,000 is the new 100. Let that, not in just sneakers, guys.
Right.
Like
yo, we're in, yo,
the world we're living in right now.
yo, everything is one up, man. You know what I mean?
It's you know what I'm saying? Like, so $1,000 right now is minimum. When I hear 500, I can sell you for 5. Oh, that's the deal.
Right away.
Right away.
Right? So it's
No
it's crazy.
takebacks.
It's the simplest thing, like the simplest thing. Simplest sneakers, it's crazy.
Wow.
Is there a particular shoe that you don't have in your collection right now and you just need to have?
Yes,
What is it?
there's a couple.
Name the biggest one that you.
One is the Freddy Krueger Dunks.
Okay, I know what you.
So it's a
Those
Freddy-
are expensive, man.
30,000,
Yeah.
40,000, brand new. My size 8, forget about it. Like 60K and up.
That's just
I was at Sneaker Con and I almost bought one. But yeah, it didn't happen. But it's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. But I'm gonna make it happen. And this is a bonus for me having so much shoes where you can use stuff for trade bait,
right.
doubles, and like you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna figure it out.
You got some kicks on smash, on ready.
Ready
Hey,
to go. I gotta. Yeah, they're gonna
create
walk
that leverage.
They're gonna walk the plank and they're gonna get me what I want.
Let's go.
That's
Let's
wild.
go.
That's crazy.
Well, speaking of raffles, you think we can get into it right now? real quick?
I want. Do you want to talk about? I was.
Yeah,
gonna go
no,
in-
because I mean, you won a lot through raffles,
100%.
just off of your,
Yes.
bringing
Yes.
it back to the story of
Yes, yes.
the come up. Raffles did you good,
Hella good.
you know what I mean?
Hella
And I
good.
love the way you collaborated with the squad
Yes.
to make raffles work for our respective.
You know what?
schools.
Shout outs to you guys
Thank you
for getting me on board.
Yes,
Yes.
Fun. And I was talking to Anthony. Like it's stuff that I wanted to do
Right.
from time.
It was like God just said,
It-
"Aaron,
it-
go ahead."
yeah, it was-
It just worked.
And there's a situation where I wanted to do it and I just didn't know how to.
Right.
I don't want to just walk down the street and give people sneakers to homeless people and film it and just do corny stuff, right? I wanted
Right.
to have a meaning and give back.
It
to
was.
the
It was.
community.
We were both
It-
looking for each other, right?
Yeah,
so
it
it
was-
was great that we were able to collaborate. You know, shout out TCI, shout out Cedar Bray, and shout out Westview.
Westview, yeah.
Westview.
We all did the collaboration with Ink and Money. We want to shout out to you.
Yeah.
Honestly, my kids are fans. They're going crazy. As
Shout
you
outs
seen,
to the kids,
As you
man.
see in the crowd, when we were in the
shout outs to the
cafeteria,
kids.
they were going
it
wild.
It made me feel a little, you know what I mean? It made me feel, I got home, I showed my daughter the picture. I was like, check this out. This is your dad right here. The kids,
Yeah.
man.
let's go.
But
They
yeah,
were
it was-
all
it was-
crowding
it was-
around him, and
it was,
they loved him.
It was a good thing. To the other school, sorry I couldn't make it, but maybe next time we can
Definitely
work it out again.
Definitely.
Yes, sir.
Get it popping.
Shout out Ohms. That was the winner from TCI for the sneakers. I don't know who's you didn't do
We're
it.
gonna
You're
do
doing it
our
tomorrow.
raffle tomorrow, so
We
you
do
already
tomorrow.
know Monday,
Yes.
cafeteria or front of the school, either or. And let's
Amazing.
not get
Yep.
it twisted. Their attendance was on point.
Good.
Their grades are on point.
Good.
Their
Yep.
students representing their school to the fullest.
100%.
Now you can look fly, being blessed by the
100%.
six.
Yeah.
God.
100%.
What if the sneaker god in the six? You already know.
And it can happen again, right? So
Oh,
attendance,
ooh.
make sure,
Yes,
guys,
guys,
like,
we're looking to do it again. Ink and Money
There's-
wants to do it again. So
there's nothing out here that's keeping you
Straight up.
from.
And we're not even disrespecting the Catholic schools. Catholic schools, hit us up in the DMs if you're down
yeah,
to do this.
100%. No, you know
let's
what?
do this.
We're gonna get my daughter goes to a Catholic school,
we gotta hit
so
up
we're
the
gonna get her
Catholics.
on board.
Let's do
but,
it.
I would like to get you guys involved too,
Let's
some
get
way,
it,
somehow.
man.
Let's
I'm saying
get
it
it.
on camera.
Let's
yes,
get it.
let's
Let's
get
get
it.
it.
Sense, so-
Let's get it.
Do it.
Let's work
But
it.
yeah, and yeah, it's fun.
Yes.
And honestly, like it makes me feel good. So
Yeah.
and
Just
the world we're
honestly-
living in today with everything that's going on,
Yeah.
why not?
We
Why
need
not?
it. And honestly, the impact that you had when you came into school, like literally Ohms, the kid who won, he was just like, he didn't want to go home on Friday. He's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm
No.
like, bro, it's 3:30. Go
I felt-
home now.
I felt it. It
yeah,
was very,
he did not want to go home. He showed
yeah.
all the other kids like, look what I got, look what I got.
They,
So
they were crowding him and stuff like,
Yeah.
Yup.
So-
The
he
crazy
champ.
thing is, I'm not saying we're in a recession, but we're in a recession.
It's
Real talk.
crazy, and like I said,
And you
everything's
just-
expensive.
You helped out a parent,
Yes.
for sure.
100%.
You know what I
100%,
mean?
man.
And I'm happy
So,
I can do that.
Shout
Yeah.
out to you, brother.
absolutely.
And speaking of fun, and we were kind of going back, you know, nostalgic year come up and all that good stuff. I want to bring you back to 2019.
Oh yeah,
Fun.
Ooh.
You
yeah.
know what
Grit-
I mean?
grits.
I'm still, I tell Iggy this all, I'm still a little hungover from the champagne when we won that chip. I'm talking the Raptors, baby.
Yes,
when the Raptors
sir.
won the chip in 2019,
Preach.
Inc., yo,
Yes.
and I know, anytime I'm going at anybody, Inc. has my back.
Listen,
Because it's a Raptor
listen,
thing
listen,
all day,
listen,
every day.
listen.
When we
It's
won
not
the
just
chip,
sneakers. He knows his basketball too, guys. so
listen,
don't get it twisted. He's a huge Raptors guy.
Listen. Anybody who knows me knows I'm a diehard Raptor fan.
Let's go.
1995, I was
Let's
at
go.
the first game. I watched them beat Michael Jordan
Yes.
in the 72-10 year.
we got him.
Okay, we got them.
Stoudemire,
With Dame,
come on,
with
Got
Dame,
baby.
with
them,
Dame, with Dame.
okay?
Yeah.
Yup.
We got them.
He hit the shot at the end. Jordan hit the shot at the end.
Didn't count, though.
The buzzer,
Didn't count.
Buzzer went out.
buzzer went off, right?
Sorry.
And I was there again, and I going back to sneakers. I have the 72-10 Jordan 11s. It's just like and biggest Raptor fan. Whoever, I'm not just jumping on the bandwagon when they're losing.
Straight.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a Honda Civic thing.
When they
we don't do the bandwagon
No,
thing over
when
here,
they-
eh?
when they were-
Honda Civic, 95 Honda Civic, 4 people can fit in it.
yeah.
That's
When
it.
they were making poor choices
Yeah.
drafting.
Rest in peace,
Bargnani.
I was
Babcock.
Bargnani.
Rest in peace, Babcock. No disrespect.
I was on board. You know what I'm saying? Then the Vince Carter stuff.
Yes.
I was on board.
Yes.
Him leaving, I was crushed.
That hurt.
Right?
Yes.
I'm still bitter.
When they
still bitter.
when Debo left, when DeMar left,
Oh, DeMar, yeah.
Yeah.
That was a tough one.
I was hurt.
We
I was
did- we get
cussing,
the-
I was
we got the
cussing him
championship
aside.
it was
I was cussing him aside for a bit.
It was yeah.
It worked in our
Yeah.
favor though, man.
It
But
did.
you know,
It worked in our favor.
it worked in our favor.
It definitely
Hell
did.
Right?
yeah.
And when that trade happened, I was a little bit crushed, like you said, right? But in the back of my mind, being like a diehard, because Raptors at that time was always, if you guys
we were
remember,
there. We were just
they're
a
always
superstar.
second,
Yes.
third.
No, we're nice,
Yes.
nice.
Like
No,
they
nice.
were always
good, yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying? They just need, and even right now, they just need.
Pirtle.
Listen,
Pirtle.
need that piece.
we all
Oh, listen,
we
bro.
all know who the elite 15 players are in the NBA.
Yes.
Okay, Pascal, I'm sorry, isn't one of them.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. We don't have one of those elite 15. Give us an elite 15, which might not happen.
But
Right?
that'll take us over the top.
It will take us over the top every single time, every single year.
But we did fill a void. As you can see, inserting Pirtle onto this squad,
Amazing.
amazing. Because now everybody can play their position.
Amazing. And
Got
you know
our
what?
wings.
that was a great
Our wings
pickup.
don't gotta
And-
play
and
the
you know
center
what?
no
With
more.
that pickup, the
was a good
whole
pickup.
the bond that they have already with
Already.
Pascal and him being
Yes.
like,
Oh
and,
man.
and I even there's a lot of times even when Pascal was playing without him, even like Barnes is doing it a lot too. I don't like that whole maybe it's Nurse. I don't like that whole big man trying to run the point, control the
Right.
ball all the time.
I'm telling them, play your position.
Play your position.
Be that point
guy,
forward,
right?
cool. But no, you don't got to be the point
Pascal
guard.
and Pirtle are down there and they have like this chemistry with this big to big pass, the
Yes,
high
they
low.
do. They do.
Oh.
I seen it a lot in Detroit.
Talk
It's
it,
awesome.
eh?
As soon as he came back, you
Yeah.
see it. It's just like boom, boom,
Boom,
like they,
boom.
It's that's
We needed him
Yeah.
back.
we needed him, right?
Yeah.
And he's strong.
No, yeah.
He's a
Shout
force.
out the Spurs, man. You always be sending, we're
You
like,
know what? I think the Spurs and the Raptors have some sort
we
of
are like
family
the San-
ties
We're
or
like the
something.
San Antonio Spurs of the East.
Okay, yeah,
Real
I think
talk,
they
bro.
got some
They keep sending the guys
yeah,
up,
you know
right?
what I'm saying? Like we got ties with them guys
Ties
over
are
there.
real.
And I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at
I
either.
think Murray that played for the Spurs, that's on the Hawks now.
Yeah.
He actually commented. I forgot the post that he commented on, but it was praising Pirtle. And he was
Yeah.
he was like, yo,
He's a force.
you guys are lucky. You guys are lucky. Like,
We didn't give up much either to get him.
Gave him
Sorry.
nothing.
Messiah, keep going.
Gave
Because
him
now, and
But
down,
we all know Masai, he doesn't like to just do crazy stuff
Nah.
in the middle of the season,
we're
right?
not for the
He's
hype.
more off-season
Nah.
type of.
But I'm
Right.
okay. He didn't send off a big gun just to do it.
right.
Like he just weighed out the options.
the amount of-
we'll just hold tight and we'll see what we can do.
Yo,
Something's gonna happen. Though.
yo, how many draft picks were given out this trade deadline?
A lot.
A lot.
Second round draft picks at that. I'm
lot.
like, fams, like,
A lot.
where'd all these draft picks come from?
A lot.
Man, come
lot.
on, man. And
But,
hey, Gary Trent Jr., OG, and Fred, please think. Don't go for the money. Go for somewhere that's gonna treat you right.
Or don't go anywhere.
Basically, I'm saying stay home.
Or don't go-
We'll
or
figure
don't go
out a
anywhere.
contract for you.
Or don't
Just
go
don't
anywhere.
because it ain't gonna be like this anywhere else. I'm telling you.
I mean,
Raptors,
like, I got him.
baby.
I got him. Don't
That's
go
what
anywhere.
that's what I wanted to
We're
talk
gonna- yeah, I'm
about.
gonna wait for it.
I wanted to talk about.
But the championship, 2019. Okay, again, when DeMar got traded, in the back of my mind, I was telling my friends, people close to me, you know, I ain't lying. I'm like, we're gonna win this.
Hell yeah.
We are going to
I felt
win
the
this.
same way.
When did you feel that? At what point of the season?
You see that whole load management that they were
Yes.
doing with
Just gonna
Kawhi?
say that.
Yeah.
Everything was just like it was weird to me, but it was like,
And we were still winning.
and we were winning.
And we were still
Yes.
winning. We were still
And
winning.
we were
Yes.
still winning.
We were still winning. I think our record was like amazing.
Amazing.
We were
I can't
still
remember.
and
the-
Clippers
winning.
are trying to copy
They're
that.
trying.
And we were still winning,
were
right?
still winning.
So with that being
Facts.
said, I'm like, okay, we get in top 4. We get
Right.
like we're just home court,
Right.
right? We should be okay.
We'll be all right.
And then guess what? We got home court, and I'm like, oh my god, we have home court over actually Golden State too.
Right.
Yes, that was key.
Remember that.
Our run through the playoffs wasn't easy.
The shot
wasn't.
against
Philly.
Milwaukee.
even-
The game with
well,
Milwaukee.
even-
Sorry, not the shot against Philly. Not the shot yet, but the game again. We pretty much played every game to a game 7,
Yeah.
Pretty
except the finals. We won
Was, but
in 6.
yeah.
And then even the Raptor media and even Raptor fans, I love you guys to death. But even when, Raptors have a tendency of losing the first game of the playoffs.
We did.
We did.
Against
Lost to Orlando.
I was scared.
And
we smacked
everybody,
them.
the media just, I was like, yo, chill, bro.
After we lost that game, I think we beat them 4
Yeah,
nothing.
we beat them 4.
Yeah,
Bum,
4
bum,
nothing.
bum.
And then it was game 7 versus Philly. Went down to 7 games. 7 games versus Milwaukee, but we lost the first 2.
We're
Lost
down
the first
0-2.
2.
We lost the first 2, but
Right.
guess what we did after?
Kawhi just said, I'm guarding.
We beat them 4
I'm
straight.
guarding Giannis.
Like 4 straight against Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
That was crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Raptors are always going to be good because we have a formula to calm down.
But the
Giannis.
reason why we'll always be in the mix is because good coaching and good GM.
Right.
Right. So the coaching is going to get us to play
Our
defense
whole,
all the time.
I think just the whole culture, and I think the league recognizes it. Our whole culture in Toronto, like Toronto basketball, is
It ain't nothing to be played
not
with, bro.
our culture and how they build their players
Yeah.
is next to none
Yeah.
Facts.
in the league.
But I want people are probably saying this guy sneaker guy. He just talking basketball. I want you to show these people, like, if you can, like, the tattoos.
So so when we won the championship, I was telling Hot Rod, shout out to Hot Rod.
Hot Rod.
I said,
Oh,
I
man.
said when we win this championship, I'm getting my whole leg tattooed, just to the Raptors 19 championship. So
this is
go.
crazy.
This is nuts.
and so said, so done.
Are you? Can you show some or?
I can, I probably can't go too high, but maybe. We can probably
Oh, you got the long johns on for real.
For real.
So we got
got
Fred
Freddie
right
right
there.
there.
And I know that exact moment of Fred when he hit that three and he started screaming and they took a timeout.
Because he was busting Steph Curry's ass.
Fred VanVleet's autograph.
So that's authentic autograph.
Right?
Sorry, what with the no lotion, but
Go watch that.
Kawhi. You got Kyle Lowry up here. I got the coach. I got the Raptor.
Yeah.
It's on my social media, but
That's what's up, man.
That's
We
wild.
ain't playing over here, man.
Yeah.
Raptors all day, every day.
I met Fred VanVleet to get my leg signed.
Yeah.
And he was stoked. He was like,
stoked.
You're actually the first. I'm like, can you sign my leg? He said, I've never done this before, but I'll do it, right? And then a month later,
Someone else. I sent
Someone
it
else
to you.
did it.
Yeah,
I seen
I
that.
said that.
I was like, come on now.
I was like, yo,
a
I
month
commented.
later, really?
I commented on that one. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I was like, Ink and Money did it first. Sorry.
I got video footage of Fred VanVleet saying,
Yes.
I'm the first person he did it on.
There you go.
Can you send that to us?
100%.
So we can let it be known.
Yeah, 100%.
This was the first right here, man.
100%,
Trendsetter,
100%,
all day,
100%.
every day.
Shout outs to the girl who did it.
No doubt, no
I
doubt.
messaged her, I shouted her out. Like, shout outs to the girl who did it. But, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know
Did it
what?
first.
Yeah.
Hold the silver medal. Silver medal.
Top 3 Raptors of all time.
Oh, that's
Top
easy.
3.
That's easy. Super, super easy.
I want in order.
Kyle Lowry.
He's one.
The GROAT.
Kyle
That's all you know,
Lowry.
He's
man.
one?
That's
Kyle
all
Lowry
you
is
know.
one?
Kyle Lowry is the number 1 Raptor of all time.
All time.
Listen. LeBron could come play for us next year. Kyle Lowry is the number 1 Raptor player of all time.
Vince,
need the statue,
Vince
baby.
Carter, man. Vince
Number
that
Carter.
statue.
Number 2, DeMar DeRozan.
Yes.
Okay.
You think DeMar?
Yes.
Go ahead. Who's 3?
Number 3
BC will get a 3 in my eyes. But yeah.
has to be Vince Carter.
VC got to be number 1 for me.
Man.
I would actually flip flop those. I'd say VC.
Okay, so
DeMar, then.
with that
then
being
Kyle Lowry.
said, Vince Carter could have been number 1, right? Look how DeMar left. Look how Kyle Lowry left. Look how Vince Carter left.
Right.
That just sets it.
But let me ask you a question.
Thank
Hold on.
you.
I'm
Thank
asking
you.
you this. Do you believe if the management was the same how it is now? Like I believe the management at that time
that
when
may
Vince
have
was
something to
there.
do with it,
But
100%.
hold
And the
on.
whole culture at the time wasn't even what it is
wasn't,
now.
It wasn't about like if you just look at the DeMar DeRozan's and Kyle Lowry teams and the way they were built. It
was all around them.
it was actually built correctly.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you're supposed to build a team. At that time, basketball was
100%.
starting to grow in Toronto. Vince was a part of that.
100%.
But they didn't care about winning. At the time, we're selling arenas out. And this is new to Canada.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got Miami,
Vince got us
you
on
got
NBC.
Orlando.
I get it.
They're not to this day, they're not selling out the arena in those places. We're selling it out all night, or what is it, 19,000 selling out Air Canada Center.
Listen,
and
Vince
they didn't
Carter-
care about winning. It was just about, man, we're making money.
Vince Carter is the number 1 influencer on Canada basketball.
Oh, for sure.
Top 3 Raptors.
I like that.
And I'm
Top
I like that. I like that.
no,
I like that.
before you go on, also the
Because
GM.
what-
But hold up, the GM, you didn't have to trade him. You traded him for the Williams brothers. Why?
They weren't brothers.
Or
Like,
no,
one was light skin, one was dark
they're
skin.
You didn't have to. Yes, Vince Carter might have wanted out, but you only got those 2 in return. So
if
that's
you remember
poor
when he
GM.
went out, I think that year, he played like 28 games.
For the Raptors.
Yeah.
He wanted out. Help the
So,
team.
so
Help
like
us.
at the end of the day, like, what are you gonna do? Like, if you want, you gotta get. You know what I mean? It is
Nah,
what it
but
is.
you
At the
could
time,
trade
it
him
was
for
it was
more.
horrible management. Yes, I agree.
Horrible.
But like, why does Vince Carter put numbers on the board? Like, just give us numbers. What makes Vince Carter number 1? He's not leading in anything.
The reason why I'm going to say he's number one is because of how he started. Like he actually
Canada basketball, but as a Raptor,
he put it on the map.
Put us on the map.
He put us on the map.
We were on NBC. I'll never forget the game against Phoenix Suns. NBC,
that was one of the biggest dunk contests ever.
I'll give you that.
I remember that.
Remember during Caravana, he used to have his All-Star game every Friday, and the city used to be flooded.
If you guys remember, Vince Carter went around like every
basketball courts all over the city.
The Vince Carter basketball courts.
He didn't put one in Finch, but it's okay.
Yeah,
I'm watching Face on that too.
Yeah. I don't know where he put them.
Yeah,
but I know he was. Like I said, he did everything for the community, right?
He did it.
If that's what the question was, right. But the question I heard was top 3 greatest Raptors.
You're looking at statistics and things like that. I'm looking at the culture and what he did to the city.
Impact.
Yeah, impact.
And the impact I'm talking about is I don't see a Vince Carter Afrocentric school here. Because that's what he left Game 7 or Game 6 against Philly.
To go get his
diploma. But he's giving out scholarships.
I'm just saying.
He's giving out scholarships. He hasn't played. Okay.
Maybe he's giving out scholarships. That's cool.
No, so don't diss.
I don't see
he's giving out scholarships.
An Afrocentric school.
You don't have to.
The TDSP or the Catholic School Board in Toronto. Don't see it.
Does Kyle Lowry do one?
We'll see one. We'll see a statue for the GROAT. We're not talking about the GROAT.
Has Kyle Lowry done anything
so
like that?
So is there even a question that
it's not a question.
Vince Carter and Kyle, like, is there... I'm just...
Is
there a question between Vince Carter and Kyle Lowry, like who's first? Like,
no, I'm still putting Vince first.
Before Kyle Lowry?
100%. He's a better player, first and foremost. He's just a flat out better player. He's done more in the city and still doing more for the city, and he hasn't played here in 20 years. And if you ask all Toronto Hoopers that came out of the city at that time, Tristan Thompson, Javon Shepherd, Joseph, who they say got this started? Vince Carter.
100%.
So Kyle Lowry came and jumped on it.
And that's why I said for Canada basketball.
We drafted him.
For the culture of Canada basketball. But
where's the Kyle Lowry courts on the city?
Vince Carter could have got us a chip. He could have got us a chip if he didn't go get his diploma. If he would have got up with extra shots,
we're not going to get into that.
We would have beat Milwaukee the next round. We would have beat the Lakers the next round.
That's just being silly.
No. It's not being silly. It's not being silly. It's not being silly.
He got to the game.
Who got the last shot? Who had the last shot?
It was a terrible shot that he took. It was a terrible shot that he took.
I bet you would have hit that if he would have stayed and got some more shots up. We'll leave it at that.
So when did he arrive to the game from his graduation?
He wasn't late. He wasn't late.
Okay, he was there really early.
He wasn't late.
It's normal.
Focused,
his graduation was in the morning.
He wasn't focused.
Listen, kids, go to your graduation. We're not going for that.
Go to your graduation, 100%. But
go to your graduation. We ain't doing that.
I think being in the NBA and being in that situation.
Get that diploma mailed to you.
You can
have a party.
You can have.
He has all these parties in the six. He could have flew everybody from North Carolina, his class.
But again,
to the six.
Let's stop making excuses for why we lost. We just lost. Let's stop making excuses.
I personally don't think the reason why he missed that shot is because he went.
It's not. It's just being silly.
But 20 years later, we got the same shot, and it was hit by Kawhi.
He was in the gym. Okay. He was in the gym.
Kawhi didn't even go to school. But let's not talk about going to graduation and hitting a jump shot.
I don't think that has nothing to do with it.
Hey, I'm not
doing that.
But I'm not putting Vince Carter over Kyle Lowry.
Bottom line, and we're definitely not doing that.
For Toronto Raptors
GROAT
basketball.
Kyle Lowry is the GROAT.
He's number 3 though. For me.
Yeah, he could hold
that's fine. That's
a bronze.
I always put Vince
bronze.
We all agree that DeMar's number 2?
Yes.
I'd probably say Damon, but I'll come back to that.
I
gotta see. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Again, he went out like
yes.
You know.
Shout out Damon. I love you to death.
I'm not looking at how guys left. If Masai was there when Vince Carter was there, he wouldn't have left like this.
Okay,
so
good.
I don't do off how he left.
Okay.
Get me help. You're not gonna run my knees dry.
Okay.
And because we're selling out
Makes
the
sense.
arenas,
You had
I'm
help.
gonna keep you here.
No, makes sense. Makes sense.
You had help.
Makes sense.
You had help.
Muggsy Bogues is his help.
You decided to
Muggsy
leave.
Bogues is his help.
You decided to
Makes
leave
sense.
That was his
for a
help.
crucial
Makes
grade
sense.
7.
That was
Your
his help.
choices.
Muggsy Bogues.
His choices.
Alvin Williams was his help.
No. At the time,
It was
Damon
enough.
That was his help.
Oakley and Antonio Davis.
No, at the time, Damon Stoudemire's help was Popeye
That
Jones.
wasn't help, bro.
That was help, bro.
That was not
Popeye
help.
Jones and Jean Tabak.
How was that help? Let's be
Come
real.
on, man.
Anyways,
right.
let's
wrap
move
it up.
on. Let's talk about some hip hop, man.
Yeah.
I know. Listen, sneakers,
Hip-hop,
fashion,
basketball,
it's
fashion.
just,
So-
it's just all intertwined,
Yes.
man. I
It's
want
all
to
one
know
big party.
exactly.
And
I
we're all
want to
here.
know who are your top 3 hip hop artists of all time.
In the city or
We'll talk.
Ooh.
You know what?
because you know what? I'm big on the city.
Yes,
Okay.
we'll
Like
do that.
everything's the city.
We
for
will
me.
do that.
All right.
We're from Toronto.
Okay.
We'll talk about
Get that.
top
We get that.
3
We're gonna get to that.
hip hop artists in Toronto.
Okay, all time though.
Yes.
Don't be mad at me.
No, I'm not. This is your opinion.
This is yours.
It's your opinion.
It's your platform. Let's do it.
You want it in order.
Yeah.
Preferably.
Number 1, Jay-Z.
So okay,
Iggy, you gave me that look.
No,
he's a Jay-Z guy.
I'm
Okay,
Jay-Z guy.
okay,
No, but
okay.
are we gonna go all time, not Toronto, right now?
No. So we're gonna do all
All time?
time,
Okay.
and then we'll do Toronto.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So I have no problem with you. You're a smart guy. Of course, Jay-Z. It makes sense.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Number 2,
Yes.
Lil Wayne.
I
Cause
can't.
some horns, some dun. Yeah, you know what I mean?
I can't argue.
I can't argue with that.
I can't argue.
And number 3,
Yeah.
the GOAT, Drizzy.
Drizzy, he's gonna take that title. He's gonna take that crown.
So he's
Don't
one- he's
retire
number
yet,
one for
Drizzy.
you.
Don't retire
Drizzy?
yet,
The number
baby.
one, or is that 3?
He's
He was
number
th-
3.
Okay.
He's number
There you
3.
go.
I can't argue
He's
with
number
that.
3.
Lil Wayne had such a crazy run at one point where he was on
That
everything.
mixtape era that he had.
He was on everything. The
Jeez
Carters.
Louise.
Hold on.
I can't
Did
argue
you hear
with
the
that.
track that he has up right now?
Oh my God!
It's
Wait,
new. It's new. It's new. I haven't
with
heard it
Swiss
yet.
Beats.
I'ma listen to it. I'ma
With
listen
Swiss
to it.
Beats.
Take it in.
Jesus.
listen to
Take it in.
I'm listening to
Billboard,
that.
you
Oh.
effed up, Billboard.
I got
You effed
goosebumps.
up.
Yeah.
He let you know though.
Okay, let's go with just
If,
Canada.
If you said 5, I would have probably, you know what I mean. But 3 is okay.
Three
No,
is
that's my
three.
Where
makes
would
it
you
hard.
have Nas though?
at 6,
Ooh, okay.
Where would you have 50?
7.
Okay, top 10, baby. I'll take a top 10. 50, you already know what it is, baby.
So wait, 50 was a listen. When we're talking about runs, okay? Like, and there's guys who had run. I'm not gonna put on the list. Like, 2 Chainz and these guys. There's guys who had crazy. Remember, as a rapper, you have a window.
Right.
You have 4 years. That's why you have to shout out guys like Drizzy, guys like Wayne,
Guys like
with the
Jay-Z.
longevity, right? There's only a window. You're only hot for baby. These guys, they're only gonna be hot for 4 years,
Right.
5 years, the max, and then it's on to someone else. You understand?
Yeah.
Right.
But like there's guys who have like a crazy run. Busta Rhymes.
50 had a good run.
50 had
had
an
a good run.
amazing
Good run?
Yeah, he sold a lot
An
of those.
amazing
He
run.
sold a lot of Brazier tops.
No,
He
hold
did.
on, hold
He
on,
sold a
stop,
lot.
Yeah.
hold on though.
Everybody's in the
Gene-
weight room. Everybody's in the weight
Jay-Z
room.
said out of his mouth,
No, he did.
Yeah, he
this
did.
guy, there's a
coming.
kid coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I seen that.
And let me tell you, when
was
this
talking to
kid-
Bleak at that time.
He was talking to the whole chain gang.
The
So it was like, man,
whole- the
Bleak,
whole
all these
group.
guys was in the studio.
Everybody on the
And he
record
said,
label.
the minute this guy drops,
Y'all gotta chill.
you guys got to sit. So you guys got to put as much you can put out now, because after 50 drops,
It's nothing.
it's over for you guys.
Yes.
And so said, so done. 50 had an amazing run.
He did.
Okay?
He did.
But I mean,
That first
you,
album was
thank you.
incredible.
Appreciate you,
That
brother.
first album was incredible. Get Rich or Die Trying.
can I?
The Massacre was good.
What if I told you that 50 hasn't, to me personally,
Right.
has a number 1 song,
Ever.
rap song ever?
Thank you.
What's the song?
Many Men.
This is debatable. It's debatable. My favorite rap song ever.
Do you
is
remember when that
Tupac,
came out?
Keep Your Head Up. That's to me is the greatest hip hop song.
It's
to
a
me.
class. It's a okay.
Keep Your Head Up is one of my
It's-
favorite
and
songs
if-
ever.
Yes.
Tupac.
ever, but-
Shakur.
It's,
That is
it's-
great.
Yeah, like-
when we if we're gonna say top 10 albums, I would even put Get Rich or Die Trying, maybe even over Reasonable Doubt. Like that first
Wow.
50 Cent.
Yes,
That 50
yes.
I'm
Yes.
that a cup?
I'm not a
Yes.
hater. I don't hate. I just speak the truth. 50 Cent.
All right, maybe I'm a little hater still.
Get Rich or Die
But
Trying.
thank you. I like that
It's
right there.
definitely a top 10 album. It's a top 10
Appreciate
album.
you.
For
I got-
sure.
I got-
I'd have to think, but
I
it
got
is.
I got
in my
DMX in
opinion.
my top 10,
I do too.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I do too.
yeah.
so he might be 6.
I have him at 4 or something. 4, I believe.
So like,
five,
but
something
the
like that.
3, I think my 3 is
No, that's solid.
That's solid.
That's solid.
Yeah.
You can't talk about Drake like he's just breaking numbers every day. Like, and then the
Every day.
music is
Drake,
good.
Drake makes.
Yo, what do y'all
good
think
music.
about his retirement? Like he
talk.
said something. The talk is out
Yeah.
there.
You know what?
With Lil Yachty.
Can I tell you something? Drake is one of the most smartest,
He's brilliant.
Calculated.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah.
He ain't retired.
Yeah.
Listen, he knows.
It's too easy for him at this point.
And it's too easy,
It's
right?
too easy.
But he ain't retiring. He ain't going anywhere. But, you know,
Yeah.
he wants to give other guys, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
And Lil Yachty's smart.
Super smart.
I want to be this guy's great friend.
Yeah.
Let's talk,
He's just-
rap, do whatever.
Drake's a genius.
No, he's
Straight.
smart. He's smart.
Drake's a genius.
Yo,
Great
listen,
businessman,
man.
great rapper,
Yo,
great
Shout out
person.
OVO.
Shout
We
out
need
to
a
the whole
brunch.
OVO.
We need a brunch.
The OVO brunch?
reps up brunch.
Shout out to the whole
I'm just
OVO
throwing it
salsa
out there.
reps up.
I'm just throwing it out there. And
You gotta make sure we get the invite.
hopefully we got the invite.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Yeah, ain't? Well, yeah.
So let's talk about the top 3 Toronto artists
Mm.
now, man. This is gonna be tough. I'm interested here because I know you really, really rock with a lot of Toronto guys,
do.
man. So I want to hear this.
Okay, so for me, number 1, right? For me, just like his whole style, his whole flow, his whole like, and neatly, he has the most punchlines in the game. Okay? YG.
I knew he was gonna say that. I see you
Listen,
popping out YG.
yo,
I
shout
see
outs to my dog YG.
Yeah, shout out YG.
Shout outs to the whole Wassas.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Bun Dog. Shout outs to Oppressor.
All of them.
Right? But let
Getting
me tell
that
you.
50 and Yayo cosign, that
me
was a
tell
beautiful
you.
thing to see that.
The
Let's
boy
go.
YG, he's different.
He's
He's
definitely
different.
different.
And he
Okay.
switches up his flow.
He's different.
And a lot of people, I know whatever the background story, we're talking music.
Yeah.
okay,
Music,
guys?
only music.
We're only talking music.
Yes.
Whatever's going on, I don't care. You understand? It has nothing to do with me. His music, he is a genius, and he's number 1. He's number 1 for me in the city. His
I know you rock with
whole
him a lot.
like just my whole style, I can mess with him all day. Like his whole style, his bounce, his swag, his everything, his delivery. YG has it, and I hope he blows. Kid's talented, and
he has a major following.
he
Definitely.
is he's funny.
He is funny.
He's like, you know what I'm saying? Like and shout out to Driftwood, like, you know what I mean? Like Jungle and Driftwood, you know, like
They got-
I
they
know
got-
they got a thing going now.
Yeah.
They're close. In my time, we were really close.
Yup.
Something happened
Yup.
throughout that. But well, they rekindled again now.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right? But I mean, when I was growing up, we were close, you know?
Very.
And yeah, so
That's one for you. Who you got? Who else you got?
and
Two
then
more.
I have the Crook
The Crook, yeah.
from Saga.
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah.
That boy could rap.
He
can rap, bro.
man. He can
When
rap.
you and again, like so, like again, he's different from YG. Like
Yeah.
he's actual rapper.
Underrated.
He's like a
Underrated
Jay-Z.
for
He
me.
has
Underrated.
He's very
He got
lyrical.
bars. He got
He's
bars.
very
bars,
lyrical.
He got bars.
YG's more of a up tempo, happy.
Those punchlines are crazy though
right?
from
But,
YG.
Charisma,
but
though.
exactly. But
Yeah.
but the Crook,
He can rap.
he can really
Yeah.
rap.
Yes.
Really rap. Like he can really rap.
No,
Like,
no.
And number 3, I don't want people in my DMs. I don't want no one
Shake
coming
the room
for
a bit.
me.
Let's shake the room just a
We're
little
gonna
bit.
shake the room a little bit.
Yes.
Free top 5. All right. And again, we're not gonna talk about. Listen, we're not gonna talk about. When Drake came in the game,
Yes.
if you wanted a great hook,
Yeah.
you talk to Jizzy.
Right.
You get a great hook. If you want a great hook, you talk to top 5.
He knows how to make music. Like he makes. Yes.
Listen,
I'll give you that.
Even before he got into the politics,
Yeah.
right? He did a track with Sheik Luch. No, Styles P.
Styles P, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
The boy,
He held his own.
He knows
He
how to
held his
make
own.
music.
Yes.
He does.
I'm sorry that he can't get out of the politics and making a whole bunch of diss tracks.
Yeah.
But if he strays from that, he's talented. Right?
He is.
And
He's
he's from
talented.
he's from where I'm from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was growing up, I never seen him. He was a kid, probably wasn't even born.
Right.
But I mean, shout out to top 5, free top 5.
Yes.
And
Shout out top 5.
he's a GOAT in the city in the music stuff, right?
Yeah.
I used to see top 5, 15, 13 years old at everywhere. He's getting
Every basketball event,
he's-
he was there.
He was.
He's
He
at
was.
OVO Bounce. He's in the.
Everywhere.
Listen.
Shirt off shorty.
I see top 5 at a event. He paid a security guard for their jacket. Because they never wanted him in. and he got backstage with all the taking pictures while I rap. Top
Right.
5 is a GOAT. So shout outs to top 5.
Yes.
Shout outs to the Crook and shout outs to YG.
YG.
And that's my top 3 in the city. Whoever doesn't like it. There's a lot of guys, you know, Jay Neat.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys,
Mula.
okay,
Mula
so
first.
Mula is very he's good.
He's
I
good.
like him.
He's real
I
good.
do like him.
I like him
But
a lot,
again,
man.
he's like a love and hate kind of guy. Like
Mm.
he does stuff I don't like, whatever the case may be. But again, if it's just music, he's talented.
Right.
No, music wise, he's I like him. Though.
He's talented and he's smart,
Mm.
and that will get you places.
Yes.
That'll get you a lot of places.
Yes. You know me, man. I love.
But I
Doobie.
mean, if
Doobie's
it
up
was
there.
if Doobie's up there, if it was
Yes.
up to me,
Yes.
I'm telling you guys this right now. If there anyone watching, if it can reach to the right ears, if I had enough money, and I can get Doobie, Pressa, YG, Moolah.
yeah,
Imagine just getting them on one stage.
done the place.
On one track.
Wow.
Everybody gets 8 bars.
Mm.
Do you know what that would do for the city?
Crazy.
They'll done a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff will get.
What,
You know what I mean?
I'm saying?
Mended
But
a little
again,
bit.
I'm maybe too old for the politics, right? But if it could happen, if someone could make it happen.
Do you feel like the politics is messing up this underground rap? Because like there's so many artists that we like.
Our music in the city is great.
It's
Yes,
solid.
It is.
Okay? But the politics, bro. I heard what's his name? Little X? What's the guy from the director? Director X.
Oh,
Director X, yeah.
Director X said, imagine you can just do a tour with all these guys and they can get along.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Imagine have like a Rolling Loud just Toronto artist.
Just Toronto artists.
Because they're starting to cross over so much into the
Yeah.
States right now,
You know what I
too.
mean?
So, man.
Free Tory Lanez too.
Free Tory.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Tory. But I mean, yeah, like it is the politics and and that's why I think like the mainstream won't really mess with us because they know what's going
They
on.
know what it is.
Like DJ Academics, all these guys, Charlie B, like these guys know and they're out there. They're like our American gateway, right?
Right.
And they know what's going on, right? And they got this Clubhouse stuff now. They're doing it on Clubhouse, all the politics, all the yapping.
good.
It's
No
no good, right?
No
Not-
good.
It's not good
No
for
good.
the.
and
it's not good for the sport.
and imagine trying to keep a show even at like a concert somewhere. Not
Right.
it doesn't even have to be like the Air Canada Center or whatever, but somewhere. And you're worried about what
You
crowd,
would
like,
need every division.
you know what I'm
from
saying?
the
It's
police
just
force
it's just a mess
there.
and it sucks.
It does.
But yeah, city needs to do better. And we got good music. We got a lot of talented people in the city.
Facts.
And yeah, that's my take on that.
No, I agree with it, man. Other than like if you don't want to end the polys, like you're gonna have to get a 9 to 5 eventually.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
You know what I mean?
That's it for me, man.
Hey, man, Ink and money.
This was wonderful.
This was very insightful.
Thank you.
Keep inspiring,
100%.
motivating,
Yes.
crossing over. Like you got knowledge in from fashion to the kicks to ball
Hip hop.
to hip hop.
yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Just keep being that advocate for all that.
Thank you. I will.
Doing
100%.
it your way.
100%.
You know what I mean? And
100%.
I'm super stoked to have you here.
Absolutely.
I'm super stoked to see your evolution. Watching from the sideline, it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And thank you for coming
Thank
on
you.
this platform. Can you let everybody know where they can follow you at?
Yeah, I'm the only social media Ink and Money on Instagram. You know, it's an all rise thinking. Shh. You know, we got a little one here, so
yes,
but
yes.
yeah, they know what it is, you know. And yeah, just copping sneakers every day, trying to put out content every day.
Let's go.
And yeah, that's it. It's just fun, not with the poly. And yeah, I'm by myself, roll by myself, do it by myself. And yeah,
You're doing it.
All
You're doing
rise.
it.
You
All
dig.
rise, baby. Shout out Jasmine. Did a
Jazzy Jazz.
fabulous job. You know, co-hosting. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? Keep doing your thing. You know what I mean? You know Daddy loves you. You know the whole team loves you.
Yes,
Keep
sir.
working. Keep grinding. And you know where to follow us, man. Follow us on Instagram, social media. I mean, Spotify, Apple
Music.
Podcast,
You guys,
YouTube.
you guys
subscribe.
everywhere.
We're
We're everywhere, man. Shout out
You guys
to Distant.
everywhere.
Shout out
Shout out to
Distant
Hip Hop
Cousins.
Hoops.
Title League. You
Shout
already
out
know what it
Title
is,
League.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yo, this is what it is, man. It's where hip hop meets hoops. And a little bit of fashion, a little bit of everything, man. Go Raptors. We out.
Let's go.
Peace.